Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your December monthly forecast. Guys, we're already here. I can't even believe it that we're at the end of 2021, and we're starting out December with a solar eclipse. So we are in eclipse season. My beautiful air signs, make sure you take the time to mentally decompress. Do your best not to procrastinate because it'll just make it a little bit worse. And try your best to just be very decisive. All my air signs, highly intelligent, overthink and overanalyze a lot. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it's eclipse season, a lot of changes are going to take place, whether we kind of like it or not. Getting our mind and our heart on the same page as our desire, our vision for ourselves, and doing our best to release any stagnant thoughts or stressful thoughts that really don't serve us. So you're just there to kind of make things a lot more difficult when logically, which you're good at, you have to make certain decisions to go in certain directions. So do your best to give yourself that decompression time. Now, this is for Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. So please be sure to check all three signs, guys, especially your ascendant sign. That's the one that matters the most. And if you're not sure of what's what, there's lots of free calculators out there. You'll just need your exact time of birth and location of birth. All right, Geminis, let's get started here. Per usual, let's just take a deep breath, guys. Any stress or anxiety, let's just exhale that out. And then let's see what this month has in store for you. Okay, let's get started, Gemini. We have the renewal card, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Moon. Clarity on this Moon card is the King of Swords, the Hangman, the Devil card. Already a lot of major arcanas. Three of Cups, Four of Coins, Queen of Coins, the Hermit, the Page of Coins. Okay, Gemini, let's get started here. So first things first, like I said, whenever we have the renewal card and you have it with the Page of Swords, this is about not just moving in new directions. You have to take the time in December, Gemini, to sit down and objectively assess your life, your partnerships, your family, your directions. This is not a personal or biased or very emotional assessment. This is about saying, okay, what worked? What didn't? Without judgment. What kind of things do I want to continue? What do I want to stop? And when you have it with the Page of Swords, you have to have very clear, direct communication with people. You have to be blunt. You have to be very truthful and honest with yourself, and do your best to be logical with the changes that you're making. Because think about it, when you're doing an assessment, whether it's of your life, of a business, of a project, you kind of, it's not about leaving emotions out. It's about not allowing your emotions to sabotage healthy change. There's a difference here. Now, at the beginning of the month, you're going to notice you're going to be doing a lot of this work. You might be assessing not just your personal life, but also your professional life. You might be reviewing contracts. Do I even want to continue this job? Do I want to re-sign this? Is this a direction that resonates with me? And if not, then go. And if so, perhaps create new contracts, renegotiate things. But you're going to be moving yourself in new directions according to what's resonating with you now, with who you are now, versus just doing the same old, because that's what's comfortable and that's what's known. Now you have the Knight of Cups with the Moon. This is really important for you to not only try your best to stay social, but facing your fears in regards to your emotional world. You're going to have some honest conversations. If there's any secrets, Gemini, if there's anything you've been keeping from a romantic partner or for loved ones, it's going to be required that you just open up and say the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't have to be horrible secrets. It can be. But maybe you haven't been honest with how you're feeling. Maybe you've been scared to be vulnerable. Maybe you're not sure about something. But when you have with the Knight of Cups, it's like all in, Gemini. It's like, you know what? What do I got to lose? I'm going to lay all this out on the table. I'm going to my honest truth, how I feel, and I'm just going to go all in. You have it with the Hangman. And this is something that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, Gemini, because you're like, you know what? I've been doing it this way for a long time and I keep getting in the same situation. I don't want that anymore. I want fulfillment. I want love or romance, or I want to be vulnerable or genuine or committed, Gemini, So whatever that is for you, you're going to be going all in. You might be hearing my dog walk around the room. With it, you might just say, you know what, I'm going to throw it out there and I'm going to propose, or I'm going to commit, or I'm going to, we're going to move in together. And even if you're a single Gemini, this is about throwing yourself all out in your relationships in general, not holding pieces of yourself back, not 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of business. No, the grass might be greener somewhere else kind of business. You're recognizing that you can't do that, honey. You can't walk with 1 foot. Just a little hop hop. Now you have the devil card here as well. So this is really about you. You have a huge evaluation of your values. You're moving from perhaps, and it's not a judgment, Gemini, you're moving perhaps more egotistical values, money, finances, materialism, that go-getter, just at success, how things look, comparing yourself, over focus on the negative thoughts, over focus on the material world, over focus on pleasure, and recognize what really matters to you. And you're really going to be like, you know what? I got to reevaluate my values and begin living in alignment with that. You might say, well, I value family and I value my spirituality, but all day long it's just about, chasing the dime, or maybe just hooking up with other people, whatever this is for you, Gemini. It's kind of like, okay, and if that's for you, that's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying this December is going to bring a huge reevaluation of what matters to you. And you're going to recognize, like, maybe this really doesn't, and this is what really matters. Do you ever have it when something pretty traumatic or intense happens in your life? You can lose a loved one, or something, go through bankruptcy, or something that's really intense. And whenever we have those experiences, the things that we thought mattered really don't. When we have those moments, I'm not saying that's what's happening with you, but it's kind of like you're having this moment of like, this really doesn't matter, or this really, my values really are here, and this is how I'm going to move forward from now on. Now you have it with the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Coins. Gemini, be smart with your money this December. I know it's holiday season and you're going to be having fun and you're probably doing holiday parties and going out. That's all well and good. Enjoy it. 3 of Cups is all about celebrations with people that you care about, friends. But be smart with your money. Don't overspend this December, okay? Make sure that if you're going to be spending a certain amount of money or large amounts of money, that it's for something that has a return on its investment, not something that you just eat away, drink away. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Coins, again, that's being practical and smart with your money. Now, the reasons you're probably doing this, you have the King of Swords, the Hermit, the Page of Coins, because you're probably going to need that money coming on up, not in a bad way. But when you have the King of Swords and the Hermit and the Page of Coins, you're going to have opportunities to rise. You might have opportunities in your career to step it up, perhaps go into a new role, but it might require extra training, extra certification courses. It might require you to invest some money in that growth. You have it with the Hermit. So you might have to be spending some time buckling down, getting that coursework done, doing that training. You're going to need that money to either support that the training or the school, that additional, whatever you're trying to do, or investing in yourself, whatever that looks like for you. It doesn't have to be traditional school or traditional certifications, but you are going to be brushing up on your skills, particularly because it'll be a new area of study in order for you to rise. So just, have fun, but be smart with your money this month, Gemini. I hope this serves you. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my links are down below. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you next month for next month's readings. Take care.